Let's
No,
try
just
that, see if that comes through now.
Yeah.
Test, test. Go ahead and say something.
Test.
Do you hear him now, Batch? Test, test. Go ahead and say something.
I didn't hear me.
Do you hear him now, Batch? No, not
No,
there.
I didn't hear me. Look at
I
tools,
really
maybe.
like this software.
Maybe my media. No, I think it is good. I think this is 100% a like better choice than whatever the fuck I'm using. I went with like a really complicated sort of.
Yeah.
Like, mine's like it's so extra. You know what I mean? It really is. If you could go, maybe there's something on tools there. I'm wondering though, cause got the music there. It's some to. It could actually be in your computer. It could be something to do with your computer.
I think so, because I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
hearing
it.
like any
Batch files
Twitch
talking about
stuff.
batch files just talking about the audio settings now. So you know the little microphone down in the bottom right?
Well,
I think I found it already. I know which one it is. If you can go to the bottom right where there's a microphone next to like Wi-Fi and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you go along, you'll probably find Discord or your software there. I went down to the bottom and it says allow desktop apps to access your microphone. It might be under speaker though, so it's either going to be microphone or it's going to be like maybe other devices. I'm looking for you, but I don't know. Give that a sus, and then I'll look for speaker. So it's just sound settings. I've got the output, input, manage sound devices. Maybe that's not really gonna help. Sound control panel. This might be.
It shouldn't be on your Windows settings. It'll be somewhere on the streaming service to add another source.
Well, it could
You had
be
to put
that.
a driver last time, remember?
Yeah. This one actually shows the preview. My last software couldn't show a preview on my computer.
About volume mixer. No, it's confusing me because man, I feel like if this was any other day, I'd be able to actually figure this out. I feel like handicapped my thought process, like that, like there's a piece of information being withheld that I know of normally. Shit. It's like, okay, so I speak, you hear it.
It could be that I have to restart my computer too.
It could just nah. I mean,
Windows is
it could
quirky,
go that
you
far
know?
back. It could go back that far, but it could just be a stream restart. Because this is the issue. You can hear us obviously. So the thing is that I speak. It goes through my microphone. Blah blah blah. Goes through the internet, makes it to your computer. Then it comes out your speakers, but then it doesn't show up on the stream. So there's something in between the stream or your computer and the stream. So maybe the stream is blocking it, but there's something meeting it halfway that's like not getting the information onto the stream. And that's just it could actually be a Discord setting. I'm not even joking, because Discord sets up a lot of things like that for streamers. I died. Let me just have a look here.
Yeah, the Streamlabs, I didn't really like it. I didn't think it was as easy to use as this one. This one is very simplistic, and it has everything preset for the most part. And it's got nice bed music, you know, built right into it for the streaming music, you know.
For sure, yeah. It's a pretty good system, not gonna lie. Oh, man. I really don't know. I'm like so stuck with it. I could Google, but I really want to figure it out like alone.
Tools. I mean, it may just be the fact that maybe I need to put one more, you know, tool or something into it. Discovery. Settings.
I don't know how to.
How does it look though? Does the stream look good?
It's great. Crisp 1080p.
Good.
Yeah, I see everything. It's great. There's no way for you to add like another audio source?
I don't know.
I use a free virtual audio splitter called voice speed a banana. Okay.
You know, I go to add audio mixer. It just comes up like
Batch file's got a
default.
couple things to say. Streamlabs OBS wouldn't show a preview. I don't know what you mean by a preview.
Look, I couldn't see my screen. It would just show black.
Oh.
This screen right here, where you're seeing the preview window.
Right, man.
Mine
Yeah,
was
that's
just
because
black.
you didn't. Yeah, because you didn't add a source. So with Streamlabs, you need to add like a. You know how when you go onto Discord to share a screen, you need to like click the screen. It's
Well,
got
it
something
wasn't. It
like that,
wasn't.
except it's not so intuitive.
It wasn't Streamlabs that did that. It was the Twitch software wouldn't do that.
That's Streamlabs, isn't it? No, I think, man, they've.
Oh,
Unless...
the Twitch Studio.
Oh, okay, yeah, shit. Yeah, there's so many.
Default speakers.
It could be fixed by maybe changing ports too, like pulling out the speaker cord and putting it into another port. I don't know if you have like an actual AUX jack or if it's
Well,
USB.
no, I have everything going. I have SteelSeries headset, so it goes through the base unit for that. And you know, with the other software, it works fine.
So you got another audio unit. So you've got like a little, I don't know, like a hub for all your audio. Is that right? Like as a
Well, it's a
hardware.
hub for the headphones, but the speakers, because it will go. I can send it out through my actual speakers, or I can send it through my headphones if my headphones are turned on, and it's automatic. I don't have to change anything. It's part of the SteelSeries
Okay,
headphones.
I think that's
really
part
pretty
of.
nice.
I think that's the complication in this.
I don't think so, because it worked perfectly fine with the other software.
You were able to speak and you would be able to hear them on the stream and stuff.
With the Twitch Studio, I did have to add Discord as like an app or a mixer into it.
Yeah, I'm a bit lost for words.
I don't know.
I bet it's
something to look at.
I know it's a simple fix. Are you using your speaker and your headset, or just your speaker right now? Like, I mean, just your headset. So.
No, just my headset.
Yeah. Well, I think the speaker is kind of complicating it. Are you sure that I don't know if Discord is that complicated, but I was gonna say maybe Discord's picking it up on the speaker. That's why it's not going through. I don't know. It's kind of hard to intuitively understand for me.
Well, let me see here. I'm gonna Google it real quick and see.
Yeah, I've unmuted now, so.
We're still here, yeah.
No, I mean I've unmuted. I was trying to mute Discord so I could listen to the stream.
Okay.
Can you say something, Jace?
Yeah, I was just telling Tarlak I've unmuted now. I was muted so I could hear the stream. I had to mute because your stream running as well. I was getting double feedback sort of thing.
Yeah, all good. Right.
Okay, says make
Sorry?
sure none of them are muted in the audio mixer. I don't even see it in the audio mixer at all. Source settings. When I go to add an audio mixer, it doesn't come up with.
Does it come up with your speaker or your headphones? Sorry. Because if you can,
I
just do
put
that.
the. See if that works. I added another source in here.
Should be a winner.
Is it working?
I'll tell ya.
I think it is.
Really?
I added default communication speakers, so maybe that's what I needed to do.
Yeah, it's working.
Okay, good.
Nice.
Now I know how to mute Jace when he wants to get frisky with me. I can mute him real quick.
Okay, can you mute me from that shit too then, please?
Yeah.
I don't want to be a part of
Well,
it. I don't know how to
are
say
you gonna
it,
get
boys.
frisky? Is that what's going on here?
I'm gonna get the opposite of frisky. I'm gonna get... I don't even know what to say. I'm gonna get all smooth and soft and floppy. I don't know.
I was also able to, with this software, I was able to link the, what is that called? The Entropia. Let me look and see what it is. Entropia logs. So if you look up right above where I have my loot nanny, you'll see my Entropia logs. And that is a much more accurate whether you've had a profit or loss for the day. It's kind of hard to see. I need to figure out if I can change the font on it and color and everything. But at least I got it to work. I couldn't get it to work with any of the other broadcast software.
Your gun's gonna break, Gran.
Let's hope. Taking a moment. It's been a while. Can't believe how long this extender has lasted. It's literally been, I don't know, I'd say like 10 weapons minimum or something like that. It's been crazy.
They last a good while.
They really do.
Yeah, batch. Damn Australians with that word. They throw it around left, right, and centre.
What?
Batch is typing on Tarlac stream saying when you go off on a rant calling everyone the C word, he can mute you.
I got my finger right over the button. I'm ready.
He's been good with that. I think he's only slipped once, maybe twice.
Wait, have I said the C word?
Yeah, I don't know if it was on stream though.
Ah, shit. Probably was. Yeah, I normally like it goes in so casually though, I'm not gonna lie. Like I sometimes don't realize it. I never say it in a bad way at least. I mean it's a bad word regardless, but I never like try and point it at someone, you know. Trying to make someone feel, I don't know, screwed by it.
Does anyone have any suggestions about my layout? Does it look okay? Is it clean enough? Add stuff, take stuff away? Too much
Again,
information?
Random icons everywhere.
Bro, you got the skill there. You got your skills there. Man, fuck, bro. Now that I think about it, you actually got quite a lot going on. Not gonna lie, it's all good, but I don't think anyone really matters.
I like to have information. You know, when I'm playing, I like to know what's going on, and I want to see what's happening.
That's honestly the better way to play the game too.
What's a minimize everything button? I forgot.
I've made my chat just like super big, and then I normally always have my inventory open. It's kind of stupid, but it's just a habit I built.
Well, this makes it for easy streaming for me, so I can just pop it open and it should just work. I don't have to move windows around and keep everything right where I got it, you know?
Yeah. I feel like sometimes it gets clustered though, right? Like surely.
It's hard.
I feel like mine gets clustered too. You know, I try and like keep it as slim as I can. Like I've even got my notepads down at the bottom right, just because I just don't want them like on the screen. So I can just drag them out when I want to, but yeah. Just how I go about it, I guess. Even my missions, sometimes I get rid of the mission tab and I'm like, fuck this. And don't even get me started on like the HP bar and everything. I wish the health bar was just its own thing. I wish it just sat there. And then, you know, I need to see the bullets and the buffs and the reload, and that's it. Like I don't need all the extra darker stuff. Kind of annoys me.
Well, I've been killing these guys. I don't really pay attention, but I'm actually in the positive.
Let's go.
So, yeah.
Let's go, dude.
No globals yet.
I realized I bought an electric tack nano chip. Gotta
Did
give this
you?
a go at some point. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I bought on number 3. I can't use it yet. I plan to use it. I forgot about it though. Fully plan to use it, but when I'm proper leveled, I got the right damage. I don't have the right hit though.
Yeah.
A terrible hit for it.
Doesn't have to be fully maxed. You can still use it.
Oh, for sure. And I'll use it through the learning period, at the least.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty cheap to use. It's really not that expensive to use.
I'm going to apologise up front, but I am ramming a shitload of gummy bears in my mouth.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Had to say
thought that was going somewhere else, but okay.
I know,
I was getting ready to hit the button, damn it.
ramming, he's a ramming. Man, it'd be hard to be a moderator for us.
I don't care. It's marked mature, explicit, so
Yeah.
it's fine.
Little Timmy
Fucking
won't be
good
worried.
job.
Little Timmy doesn't have to worry about this stream.
All right, take care, man. Have a good time at work.
Take it easy, dude.
Dibs on Raider fires if you drop any.
Sure, you can have them. If they drop, they're yours.
Grand's killing crawlers.
Wow. I don't think it's gonna drop from
I
them.
thought it was.
It's obviously gonna drop from those sword women. That's where you're gonna get it from. You know that, don't you?
Sword women.
I don't think they were ever on the list. I'm sure it was
The sword.
desert crawlers, sand boars, and cares.
And what? Sorry, last one.
Cares, the robots.
The robots.
Black
Well,
robots.
yeah, that sounds like all NI, so it's probably NI native.
I've had majority from crawlers.
True.
I think I got feet from sand boars. Can't remember.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
if I
thanks
get
for
if I find
following.
if I find
Appreciate
the
that,
pants.
Jace.
Oh yeah, did I follow?
got-
I swear I followed.
I got it fixed.
Yeah, I followed.
Oh, thanks for following. Appreciate that, Gran.
No worries, all good. Too easy.
How the hell have I only just followed?
I didn't just follow. I
I,
followed the
I
other day.
replayed it.
Oh,
But at least I got it
The
set up so you
delay.
can see when people do.
Damn, that server delay these days, man.
It's only
Took
taking me a
days.
few days.
good 7 seconds on his.
Yeah.
That's like 7 days delay.
I actually haven't had a follow for 6 days. It's pretty rough, eh? I think I've got like most of the people that are in this like period, I guess. It's like
You got to
couple of
stream,
months.
man. You haven't been streaming. You've been sick.
Yeah, I know. It's a bit rough, eh?
I was just going to unfollow and follow again, but I thought, no, I'm going to lose a mod if I do that.
Oh no, it comes up. It has a category for that. That's called a refollow. So it'll flag you off as being a refollower.
How many followers are you at now, Tarlak? Are you at 14? Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I'm the man right there.
Yeah. Well, you know, just get 50. The,
Yeah, I
the
need to
views come
delete
pretty
those 12 accounts now.
easy.
I gotta. Yeah, you know, I'm tired of making all these alt accounts so that I can get followers.
Have your whole family lurk.
I'm running out of emails.
Have the HP from 2003 lurk.
One thing I didn't like is, some people when they were streaming, you can't really see crap on their screen. So I wanted to broadcast in the highest possible resolution I can. And here we go.
Yeah, I always broadcast in 1080p.
You're in 720.
What?
I'm in
No, I'm not.
720?
Yeah, you are.
Me?
Yeah, you're in 720.
What do you mean? The
What
fuck?
about Tarlac? Is Tarlac in 1080?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
are. You are in 1080. Wait, what
Oh,
the
okay.
hell, man? Oh, maybe that's what bitrate controls, man. It's kind of stupid, dude.
It's
Remember the
real
other-
easy with
Next
this software to
time.
change it.
No, yeah, it's easy for me too. I just didn't realize bitrate would have done it. I gotta go up to 4500 bitrate, I think. I thought this was 1080p at 30 frames. I thought
No,
that. I
720
thought
at
that's what it was.
60.
At 60, yeah. Fuck, I don't need the 60. Just need like 40 or 50 at 1080. Whatever. I'll have to change it next stream.
Oh, the frame rates?
No, the resolution. Yeah, I mean
Oh,
40.
if
I'll
you
go
don't-
40 frames 1080 next time I can. But right now
I
I'm
mean,
doing
this
720 at
software
60.
it gave me a warning when I was changing the resolution. It defaulted to 720, so I bumped it up to the 1080, but it also defaulted at 30 frames. And it gave me a warning about that because apparently that would give a lot of jitterness and lag. Oh,
Yeah,
there's
they-
a global.
just for
Graphs.
general.
I
Nice,
just got-
man.
I just got rank 17 on boars.
Very nice.
Rank 17 is huge.
Oh yeah, I need to get my boars up too. There we go.
I'm on level 5 with boss. Barely even scratched the surface on them.
Get rid of
They're a pretty
that.
good codex though, aren't they, guys? They're a pretty good codex.
Not that
see.
good. I hit 13 on the crawlers earlier, and that's 13 ped on Codex.
No, they are. They're 1.64 ped. They're a good one to grind on.
I got 675 off that one.
Oh. Oh, you may be higher up in it. Does it go? The higher it goes into Codex, is it the greater the
Yeah.
rewards?
Yeah. Yeah. It amplifies, it scales.
That loss that you're seeing up there for my all-time for the day, that was because I repaired.
How very dare you.
It was from the long tooth last night. I didn't repair after I was done doing them. I just jumped in my ship and flew over here.
Rage quit.
I did. I threw my chip down. I said, I'm out of here. So what does it mean, lurker?
That means someone just stands there, mutes your stream, and puts down to the lowest quality. So they're just gonna sit there to help you get your viewer count up. You'll get it a lot early on because yeah, people just generally want to help out.
Okay.
Sometimes they leave the sound on. I found it's like kind of rare though. I don't know what happens.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I got
So
you
like
both muted.
they'll turn the sound off, and then all they do is just have the stream running on a different monitor. Or something.
That's right. That's what Jace is doing right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got you both muted because obviously
He
I can hear
always
you on
ignores
Discord.
me. Rude like that.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't turn your resolutions down.
Just make sure to thank your lurkers, you know. Thanks to the lurkers. I always do it before the end of a stream. I always say thanks because you know they really don't have to. You know, you just take up random bandwidth on their system or whatever. So it's nice. I've some lurkers I swear I've never met, and it's just I just don't know how to thank them.
Some just, I mean, I watch streams where I don't talk or anything and just watch.
Oh yeah, true.
You know, I've randomly occasionally gone in and watched a stream or two of people, but I'm not really a big Twitcher, so this is all new to me. I'm just trying to learn all the ins and outs. And it's probably because I'm so damn old, you know.
Well, I enjoy YouTube a lot better than Twitch, to be honest. Twitch is definitely fun though. But like, you know, it's pretty easy to start like a very simple hunting YouTube, for instance. You know, you just, I don't know if you have a record within your streaming software there, but for me, I literally just press record, and it could just start recording my screen as well.
It has a record, and it also will stream to.
That's right.
It'll stream to Facebook. It'll stream to YouTube as well.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
I mean, it was simple to set up, and I wanted to get this one because, I mean, I liked the Twitch Studio one, but the problem was it didn't show me my preview screen because I have an older, what it considers older video cards.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't stream it, and I have like my older video card is more powerful than a lot of people's new stuff, you know.
What is it? What is your older one?
I have it's a Mac Pro, the old trash can. So it's got dual video cards in it. They're Fire Pro 700s, AMD Fire Pro 700s. So they're designed for like graphic art designing and such.
Rendering.
It's a workstation, not necessarily a
yeah,
PC type computer.
Yeah, I bet it could mine Bitcoin pretty good.
Well, I mean, I'm playing obviously here in 1080, and I'm streaming in 1080, and I don't have any troubles.
Yeah, I mean, it's also you gotta match your internet with it though, with your computer. Like that's sometimes I run into that problem, and I have to like restart my computer or my internet, and only then will I have like, cause my computer can handle it. Like I used to think my graphics card was failing on me, but it really wasn't that. Like I had some settings messed up in game, but a lot of it was just because my internet like it's so terrible over here.
Oh.
That's hard to like. Yeah, it's very weird. Well, like over here we have higher upload than our download. I don't know if that's a normal thing, but I've got like maybe 5 megabytes.
That is not normal.
Yeah, I've got like 5 megabytes download. It's fucking stupid over here, man. It's so bad. Over in America, people have like hundreds and hundreds of megabytes to download because they got fiber optic and shit. And you guys have had fiber optic for like 20 years. And I can barely even, I don't have fiber optic today, you know. Fucking fried.
I think I'm on 220 down and 20 up.
I think it's about where you are in the hemisphere. You're in the southern hemisphere, so not only do your toilets go backwards, but so aren't your streaming rates for the upload and download. If you were to move up to the northern hemisphere, it would switch and then you would get more download speed. So that's the way that works.
I know, it's because of that big internet cord in the middle of the ocean, eh? Everyone's connecting to that over the Atlantic or whatever it is.
They actually do have submarine cable that goes across the
I know.
Did you check your last global if you got another plate, by the way?
Wait, did I just
there was no plate.
I was gonna say. I would have thought I global.
No,
Yeah.
it was just shrapnel and stuff.
But yeah, like when you guys go and download like a game on Steam, like for you, Jace, you said you have 200 download and 2 something
Yeah,
upload, right?
220 down and 20 up.
So like when you go download Steam, it's literally 200 megabytes per second.
No, I've got mine set to unlimited, so whatever they can give me, I'll take.
So what
Text
is that?
me,
What is
say
that? What is
about-
the average? What do you get? What's
I
going
don't
on?
check, but to put it into perspective, if I download, I don't know, a 60 gig game, it takes me about 5-10 minutes.
Fuck off, seriously. That's like literally like my afternoon gone.
Oh no, I don't have to wait that long. I'm going to make a cup of
That's
tea and
me.
it's done, sort of thing.
That's so fucked. Can't believe my
25
government
pad.
won't fucking endorse it. Nice, dude.
Yeah, yeah, them days are gone, Judge. Yeah, my girlfriend's just saying, what about, she remembers when she used to have to leave her games downloading of a night.
Oh
That's
yeah,
me,
I can
that's
remember
still
when
me.
it would take us days, and then you'd get pissed off because someone would call and interrupt and it'd knock your phone off.
Yeah, and they were only small games back then.
What was that? *72, *73? I don't remember. Whatever we had to dial. The dial-up stuff.
Dial up for me was like 10 years ago.
I remember when I got my first 14.4K modem, man. I was so excited to move up from that 2400.
Yeah, I swear it's a bit scammy over here in Australia because they tell me that I have. They tell me that I have 100 megabytes up download and everything, but then I go and download something that's like 5 megabytes. I don't understand why.
Oh, they may throttle you too by usage.
I don't
It's
know.
back.
I don't know. What do you mean? They throttle me by usage? What do you mean?
Well, yeah, there's a cap. Let's say that you use more than the cap 10 gigabytes per month, then you get throttled.
Oh, no. I mean, like, I've got unlimited. I've got unlimited internet, so, like, I could download the whole internet. It would just take me a long-ass time. Like, naturally for everyone, but I mean, I'd literally be, like 10 times slower than everyone else. Because my internet company literally sold me. I mean, I knew they were full of garbage when I bought it. Everyone's full of garbage here, I swear. But they say, oh, it's like 60 to 100 megabytes download. Like, 100 megabytes or 60 megabytes every single second download. But then I go onto Steam or I download something and it's 5 megabytes. Like, that's the best I get. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I don't. I just don't understand.
Well,
I swear it's a
as long
scam
as it's
over
good
here.
enough for you to play or stream videos and music, it's good enough.
You say that. I dare you to go backwards and try it yourself. It's pretty hard when you're like, oh,
Well, I
I
used to
honest-
have DSL, and that was quite a bit slower than I have cable internet now. So
yeah,
I would not want to go back to it. No, and
honest-
that was 20 meg. I had 20 meg up and 20 meg down and like 1 or 2 meg up. So I probably could stream on it, but it would not be as good a quality as this.
Definitely not, dude.
Look at these things. These things are paying out good.
But yeah, I know that some people, like say in Sydney's got pretty good internet nowadays. You can the costs, it definitely has a cost factor. I mean, first of all, you have to be in the right neighborhood because there's like maybe 50% of the place has fiber optic. But if you're in that neighborhood, then you're gonna easily have like over 100 megabytes easily per second and stuff. But yeah, I mean, over where I am, my town would die trying to get fiber optic. My town would literally like starve to death or some shit. It'd be fucking.
There's a name. I haven't seen that name in society before.
What's that?
No Stegum, something like that.
Same pattern.
Oh. On Calypso. Oh, he's got shops. Huh.
Yeah, third from the bottom, Grant.
Oh, true, sorry. Let me see here. Oh, Stefan Stilgan. So this guy, he plays a lot, you reckon?
Well, I just noticed. That's the first time I've seen him.
True. Yeah, there's a few here I don't know. I swear Goxel's been recruiting like shitloads, man. Honestly, on
Is
the
he the one?
low.
Is he the one recruiting?
I think he is. It's not me, and it's not you, and it's not Jay, so I think it's Goxel.
No, I brought coffee and that were it.
I brought batch file in.
Oh, his batch file in now, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I remember I messaged batch file ages ago about it. He was like, oh, I can't yet. Yeah, good thing he's in now.
Alright. I think it's time to go back and sell, guys.
He's gotta be bumped up. Batch file has to be bumped up. Where is he? Which one is batch file? Is it Jonathan? I think it is,
Newcomb?
right? Yeah.
Newcomb.
Yeah, he's definitely he's not these traveler people, guys. He's definitely up. In fact, this Valentino Tino Mercury dude, he's gotta go down. It's sad, but he hasn't been on in fucking forever. So we got, he's going up to senior for now.
His name is Newcomb, and we don't promote the wrong person.
Don't think I did. Let's see. No, I had to take Valentino down. He was here like on the first couple of days, but he was like a new player, and I think he like got cold feet sort of and just didn't understand the game. I remember one of our veterans was trying to explain to him, it was Stoney, I think, just trying to explain to him that the weapon he has was bad, or not even just bad. He wasn't trying to be negative. He was just sort of saying that the properties of that weapon, and like it sort of went over Valentino's head, and like he's been a bit like he had some ignorance in that area. I mean, he's just a new player. Like we all make the mistake. It was just,
Yeah.
I think I think it hit him hard when he realized what was going on with the game, and then I think he quit, to be honest, which is kind of unfortunate. Happens a lot though, you know. That's part of the reason why I make my YouTube channel, so that people can just get the right expectations, and then just whatever they want from that perspective, they can play a bit like Jace, how Jace just wants to click and get hoffs, or play something else where they want to be a little bit more entrepreneurial about everything, or you know, but they got to understand the expectations first. And a lot of people just jump into hunting, think, oh yeah man, just free money, man, yeah, let's go, I'll just click things, I'll just kill things and we win. No dude, it's like so far from the
try and
truth.
make money.
That's the worst way to make money, I know, right? You'd be better off investing like 10k and just getting a few shops or a land area or something. After like seriously learning the game though.
I think it's like a mid-player game, not invest on the stock market. So that's the difference.
For sure. And the only thing that makes it sort of like more interesting than a stock market is it has like a better interface. You know? It's just the only thing. They could turn the stock market today into something like this, but they just don't give a fuck. They just don't care. You know, this is like a bit more game. It's like 60% game, then it has like 20% invest, and then it's like 20% who the fuck knows. You know what I mean? More like social
Lost.
or something, right? Oh no, I'm not talking about the profit side of things or the success side of things. I'm just talking about like, I don't know, the weird way to define it. You know, it's not really investing. It's not really, but it's not really a normal game like World of Warcraft, but it's not really a social platform, but it's all of those things. Like it's hard to, yeah. To me, the game's more of a social platform. That's my best take out of it, really. Eventually, I'd like to, set up a shop and in an apartment, maybe a land area. But I mean, I just dream about that stuff. It's probably never gonna happen. But, you know, at least there's some sort of a goal. You know, if I got like 13k ped right now, I mean, sorry, 130k ped right now, that's probably what I'd do with it. Probably go and get a fucking land area, get a couple shops, something. Probably wouldn't even
Yeah,
need to
you
live
need a
through.
lot more than that.
Yeah, I was gonna say not 13k. I was mixing up the divided by there, but yeah.
Last time I was looking at it, it was like $10,000 for a land area.
No, just a cheap one, yeah. Get a cheap one for about 7k. It'll be far away from a TP, so that's like a no-go zone, really. You only want one, you pretty much just want one that either A, already has a TP, B, is like right next door to a TP on someone else's land area. The other thing is, does it have a name? Like if it doesn't have a name, I think that's another $5 grand to get it named. Just to have like its own special name. So most things are OLA number 40, right? You can
Right.
you can mix it up. You could be like, oh, was it OLA 41 that just halved for 5 million, or was it OLA 42? Oh well, man, I'll just go to one of them. You know, shit like that'll happen. But if they know it's what it is, if it's say the fucking the grandpa land of globals, then they know. They can't fuck it up. It's not 51, it's not 42, it's grandpa land of globals. That's it. It's not a bad name, actually.
Yeah.
I came up with that straight away like that. Probably write that shit down, huh? It'd be funny. No, that's like a
Yeah, you
big
did
benefit.
record that, yeah.
I think the price tag for it is way out over the top, but it is what it is. It's so sad that it's like $5 grand just to get it named. It should be like, I don't know, $1,500 maybe. That's like pretty healthy price for it, I reckon. That's why not
I
many
haven't
people
looked
do
at,
it.
I looked into it a couple years ago because I actually was seriously contemplating investing into buying a land
Yeah.
area here.
Yeah, it's all about the setup behind it. That's what I found. That's why I got the YouTube going. I got the stream going. You know, there's nothing more fun than setting up events, having like things done on your land area that is more interesting than everything else. You know, people will look past the tax, and for me, it wouldn't even be about the tax really. I'd do like the most minimal tax I could do. It wouldn't be to like, you know, like a lot of people when they get a land area, they set like the tax rate in accordance to how quickly they want to pay off the land.
Right.
And like, you know, for me, that's just not really a problem. You know, I'll just look like 10 years ahead. Most people are looking like 2 or 3 years ahead, and that's fair enough. Like, I don't blame them, but it's just like, I just
Well,
don't care
people
as
aren't going to
much.
want to play on your land too. If you are charging tax rates, a lot of people won't even want to play on the land. So
Well, that's
I
it. You're
personally
right.
wouldn't charge. I would have I mean, be zero, but I would just hold events and let the land pay for itself just by the events.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
know,
you're
but
definitely
you
not
can
wrong.
also
I mean,
you
if,
can
yeah,
also get with another landowner and you can make a deal with them and they can give you access to the land to make events. So even if you're not a
yep,
landowner, you can still make events on someone's land.
yep, yep, that's all true.
So,
Imagine if you had a
I mean,
platform too, like a stream and a channel, and a YouTube channel and a website so that people can always find what's going to happen on the land. You know what I mean? Like, when's the next thing?
yeah,
Oh, well, there it is. These things are going to kill me. But the reason why people tax so high, they're either A, very stupid, or B, they're actually really smart. Like they'll most of the time when they're taxing really high, it's because they've got a mob on that land that is actually like straight up just worth it. Because it costed them extra money to like get it onto the land. And so they have
right.
to tax that little bit more. It'll be like 1%. I mean, a lot of people tax like 3%, and I think that's like, I'd probably do like 2% mining, 3% hunting if I had a good mob on there. If not, it'd be like 2 and 1 if I could. I don't even know the numbers, but I'd go as low as I can unless I had a good mob on there, like something with incredible markup, a small loot table, room for like a lot of HP. You know, things like that really matter to people. Like if you could have like long tooths on on your land or some shit, you know, that turns the tide for some people, you know. Then people will say, oh, you
Yeah.
know, he is asking 1% more, but he at least get like 160% markup items on this certain rate and blah blah blah. Sometimes they're just stupid and they put it there, even though they put up a good mob, like a decent mob, it still doesn't justify the tax though. So there is a huge game to it, but I would just be super simple. You don't need to be like so mathy with it. I would just be so simple. It'd just be, look, these are the mobs that Mindark give me from fertilizing the land, and just make it round the clock.
Well, it's not exactly the way it works, but yeah.
I mean, yeah.
You have to build the mob with parts,
with
DNA and
oh yeah, DNA.
all that stuff. You gotta unlock the thing and then place it into the creature creator, and then you use the fertilizer to basically feed the land and feed the mob so it will continue to spawn and grow. Otherwise, it won't spawn.
And you've got to have like a treasury sort of, so like a backup. So like, it's a stupid system. I know.
It's the same
I know
as
the basic
like
mechanics,
your
but...
pet, you know. Like you got to keep your pet well fed. Same thing with land areas. You got to fertilize.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it would be a really good sort of system if you could just like stream, have the land area, maybe, you know, you have your YouTube of course too, right? Like you would just video the whole thing or something, or do it from a buddy's perspective or something like that, right? And then in the end you would have a nice little upload system there, and it all just adds on. Like one thing I've been wanting, but I've been like skeptical of doing, is like a website, because I want to go like as far as I can with a website, even though it won't get much in return. Like it's not like a strict investment like stock market style. It's more like just a bit of fun, like a side hobby, like who gives a fuck. Almost like buying some wood and just making something with your hands, right? But like it's a website, so in the end I've been thinking of these certain people. Like there's this one guy on Fiverr, he has 565 star reviews. 565 star reviews. That means out of 560 people, they all reckon he did the best job like they could buy. But he pays pretty, like, you know, he asks for a lot, like $1,000. And I've been thinking maybe that's what I want to do. Because like the thing is it'll be like a pretty long project, as you can imagine. Like $1,000, seriously. You know, it's like 10 pages, so I just globaled. How much was that? It's 46, 31. We got 77, and we got 22, 9. Oh, that's 100 even.
Oh, congrats.
Nice. It wasn't all shrapnel either. It's pretty good. But yeah.
Did you get an item?
No, I didn't actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Sellable stuff is just as good.
Yeah, bunch of adrenal oil. It's pretty good these days. Sells like a lot. Doesn't sell for a lot. It sells a lot. There's a lot being sold.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, I've just been wondering like what I'm gonna put on the website. So like, I mean, if you come up with any ideas, I'm trying to bring like actual like something that people can value in a way, which is not easy. It's not easy at all. But, you know, I've got some things on there that'd be somewhat helpful, but they're kind of niche. I want like something to tie it all together. So I've just been working on it while saving up for like a decent fund for the website.
I think you know, probably a good thing to do would be like to make like some tutorials about like trying to play eco, trying to mine eco, that type of stuff. You know, I know a lot of people have done them, but they haven't put them all into one area where everything is easily accessible from one web page or whatever, you know. Even if you link to other people's videos that are good videos, you know, something like that, you know, like a resource page that people can go to, it'll get more traffic.
Yeah. I know that the stream can bring a lot of value. So one idea I had early on, which I've kind of held on to, is like trying to set up like my own auction. So imagine if you could trust me because I'm sort of cemented in the game. I'm not going to run off with your items or anything, and I'd have a limit, right? Like, don't give me anything over like $100, right? Because I probably couldn't pay you back, you know, something like that.
Right.
But I also would want like a treasury in this process. So like whatever's in my ped, say don't give me anything worth more than what's in my ped. So if I get scammed, then I can at least pay you back. I don't know how the scam would happen. I'm just trying to make it convincing. But if I could host like an auction on the stream where say you just trade it to me, there's no auction fee. I don't charge anything. Okay, I charge zilch, nothing. I take tips. I'll take tips, but that's it, right? And like certain big tips I probably won't accept because I mean I've got a good character. I don't need to take all that, you know. You know, a tip would be like a couple ped at the most, you know what I mean? But say if someone had like a lot of resources they wanted to sell, but they wanted to skip like the market tax, the auction house tax, or they wanted an item that they wanted to get rid of, then you know I'd sort of just have like a spreadsheet on the website. You would enter in your item. You'd enter in your item and your name. It would all be there, so nothing gets lost. You know what I mean? Nothing gets lost in the confusion. And at the end, you know, I'd just call up a name. I'd say, all right, is Smithy here? Smithy comes up right next to me. He trades me the item, and then I start posting in chat. Well, here we've got an LR20 adjusted FEN edition. You know what I mean? That's a big weapon, but you know what I mean, right? Like they wouldn't have to go to the auction house. Yeah, that's value to people, you know what I mean? Then they don't have to pay a certain thing. They could get a sale done right there. And sure, they could put it on Cali Trade. They could put it on Cali Trade, but guess what they are missing out on with Cali Trade? They're missing out on like a routine, like a systematic approach to this. So let's say you can't bid in Cali Trade either, right? So imagine every week I do this, and people know it. Every week, the word gets around that, oh, you know, this guy does auctions on Friday. Be there on Friday. And so people will probably take an hour or two. They'll mix up their day just a little bit, just to get into that hour on that day. And they could put in their item on a Monday. Doesn't matter. And they could cancel it at any time. Doesn't matter. And then on that day, I have a couple hours reserved where I'll just call through, you know, get the big stuff done first or whatever, and that way, you know, people can plan for it and you can grasp an audience that way too. I've seen it done on other games.
Good idea. Yeah, like an auction service. Yeah,
that's right. The hardest thing
is something similar to that on Twin Peaks. I don't know if you're aware of this, but at the Twin Peaks Mall there at the bank, you can rent other people's guns and such. Did you know that?
Really? And
yeah, if you wanted to go and, you know, say you wanted to go and learn something about, you know, like a fire chip or something, you can go and rent it from the Twin Peaks bank.
That's huge.
You put a deposit down on it, and then you get your deposit back when you turn the chip back in.
So can anyone, like, what's the contingency with that? What's the startup for that? Because that'd be great. That'd be awesome.
Well, I don't know. I don't know exactly how they control their database and all that other stuff, but yeah, it's a company that does it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'd certainly in that case, I would have a page where, you know, you can queue a moment where you want to rent an item. I'd probably have pretty low prices too. Not low enough so that everyone just floods the web page trying to fucking get their queue in, so I'm queued out for the next year, but you know, enough so that people will give it a go. Be pretty interesting, I reckon. I mean, it's done so that like on that day it's back in your inventory, right? There's no scamming involved. Like they can't just say, yeah, I'll rent, wink wink, and then run off, right? Like,
no, because you put a deposit down on the item.
Yeah, okay.
So, you know, let's say you're gonna get a thing and you put 100 ped deposit down on a 4 ped item. You know, you're gonna want to take that item back and get your 100 ped deposit back.
Right, so you gotta hold
and
up
then
something
you'll pay like a daily rate. You know, like maybe, I don't know what. I'm just gonna use an example. Like maybe it's a a pet a day or something for a rental, and you have it for a month.
Yeah.
So when you go back, you you get 70 back versus the full 100 because you kept it for a
Yeah.
month.
That's not bad.
Something like that.
That's pretty cool. It's better than nothing. I hope they end up just bringing out like a flat system where it's like, okay, you borrow this weapon, like say it's like just on like an auction house or maybe at a bank, maybe at a store. Maybe you need a store to do something like this, right? But you just go up to the weapon and you say you're gonna rent it. You're in a queue. You can see who's queued, and then you just say, all right, I rent this for 5 days maximum, let's say, and then there you go. But on that 5th day, whether you're there or not, gun's gone back into your, or maybe it's scheduled. So like, I don't know. Fuck if I know, man.
I
It
don't know
seems
if
like
I don't think Monarch will let that happen.
I know, right? They have no reason to not let it happen though. It would put money, it'd flow money around a lot quicker though, I feel.
Yeah, but they're not gonna take an item out of your backpack and put it into someone else's.
No, obviously I'm saying that they're basically duplicating it, but there's only one item. But I mean, imagine if they're both like it's tethered to you because you own the item and you're renting it, so it's tethered to you. But they're gonna borrow it. You can't use it while they're using it, but once they're done using it over that 5 day, and that's it. That's like a one and done deal. Then boom, it's straight back into your inventory. That makes sense. So like they can't just run off with it and say fuck the deposit, I just wanted these for a long time. They can just, I mean, I'm sure Monarch has a good TOS around the deposit system, but imagine if you didn't need a deposit because you didn't, it's never yours. You're never actually holding the gun for real. You're just, I don't know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of complicated. Jace hates this talk, by the way. I feel so bad for Jace. I always end up in a fucking hurricane of thought and I go down this bad road. You notice how he hasn't spoken? I feel
He's
bad.
He's falling asleep.
I'm sorry, Jace. Yeah, he really is. He really is. I'm sorry, Jace. How are you doing, Jace? How many pigs have you killed? Guys, I think we need to get the ambulance for Jace. I don't think he's alive. I don't think he's breathing anymore. He's fell into a deep coma.
I wish there was a way to see who actually was in the stream. Like, I can't see who's viewing.
Yeah, I always click this thing called users in chat, but I don't actually know. Like, it just says like a bunch of names, even though it says I have 5 viewers. It'll say like there's like 10 users in chat.
List everybody who's ever viewed. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to do it. Wait, who's in chat? Who's there? Don't be sus. Let me see. What do you think about the Jaguar set? I mean, Jaguar items. They're pretty good, right?
I don't know much about them.
I'm pretty sure they're really good for robots. Solid robot stuff. Shrapnel protection's kind of low. I don't know if shrapnel's the problem. I don't know. Yeah, it does like increased dodge chance and stuff. I know. Should be like. It would look better if it was like evade or something, but it still looks alright. Did you see someone was selling a LP70 FEN? Did you see that in chat earlier?
Well, I seen one in the auction house.
Oh really? Yeah, it was probably the same dude. Probably the same dude just trying to sell it on Cali.
Yeah, they're nice guns, but that's an investment, you gotta be willing to really pump some pet into the game to get use out of that game.
Yeah, for sure. I never ever look at things like that. I'm very weird. I just want like a gun where I just don't need a gun anymore. That's like my dream. Most people think, oh, I'm gonna use this gun for 3 years and then I'll move on to the next gun. I'm like, I just want a gun where that's it. No more gun. I don't need to be level 100. I just want to be like really strong level 60. You know what I mean? If I want to use a limited level 100 gun, then I will. But I still want my level 60 FEN LR. That would be like super strong, super solid. Just use it like pretty much forever.
Well, I mean, there are guns you can do like that. It just depends on what you want to hunt. You know, there's not one gun for every mob, or
No,
one gun for
definitely
all
not.
mobs.
No, yeah.
Because like you can't use a gun that does 100 damage on punies, you know.
Nah, it's overkill as fuck. You're right, but I mean, like
So
when you're at about level,
you need multiple weapons. You know, you don't have just one.
You're right. But I mean, if I had an LR60 FEN, right, that would handle a lot of things to a very nice degree. Like it would kill these desert crawlers like a breeze, right? It'd be hyper efficient on these desert crawlers. It'd kill those Fefoids over on Cali really well. It would kill so many things so incredibly well. You know what I mean? And like it could even hit some higher level things, like some things that are like closer to level 40. So you know, that's why I think level 60 is like a very special area. Even level 70 is like really nice area, you know. But yeah, when you get up to like level 100, that's when it's like, okay, you better be hitting level 60 stuff only from like for the rest of your life, basically. Like, gets a bit insane at that point because as I said, I wouldn't be able to go and kill a desert crawler with like a level 100 weapon. It would be like 3 hits or something stupid, and it really wouldn't be worth. Can't use over-leveled weapon and account for massive overkill. You're right, because there's diminish returns. How have you been, bad dad jokes? It's been a minute, bro. It's been a minute, man. Been busy. I'm glad you're pulling through it though. Seem all good. I was kind of just going on about like my dream weapon, because like I never really envisioned myself playing at like the highest of highest level, like infinitely going on to the future with it, but just sitting at like level 60 would be great. No worries, dude. Thanks for the lurk, man.
Are you streaming too?
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude.
These pigs are helping me recoup my losses on those longtooth. That's good.
Really? I've never found the boars like that, man. I've always had like
10.
Yeah, I've always had like bad luck with the boars, honestly. I mean, when I first got here, I had good luck, but after that, honestly, I was kind of dropped off hard for me. That's why I stayed away from them.
It depends on probably depends on what gun you're using to kill them.
For sure, it did for sure. But the other thing that was turning me away from them, and like I was using like LR15s and stuff, which is just a little bit under what you want, but shouldn't be too big of a deal, right? But you know, the items they drop is like very like the head and the tails and stuff. I was getting so annoyed of it because they're just like, I don't know what they're used for. Yo, I just got like 9 viewers. Hello, cuties.
Nice, congrats.
Didn't realize. But yeah, you know, I've had bad luck with them, and like I always get their heads, and I'm like, what do I do with this? What do I do with these heads?
I've been TTing them.
Yeah, I feel so dirty whenever I go to the TT like that, even though like I allow it. It's still not what I want.
You know, if you build up a stock, then you can do the selling for markup. But if you just want to rotate the pad and keep going, just TT it. You take a little bit of a loss, but you're gonna, you know, you're gonna take a little loss anyway. You either take loss or you spend hours trying to sell it. You know.
Yeah.
So you gotta decide what you want to do with your time. What's more important
So-
to you?
You're not wrong, dude. Big Hoff, no, damn it.
Slow going.
Have you heard about the reward redemption for streaming Next Island?
For the Ascension armor?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do this for.
Oh really?
Yep.
Fair. Yeah, it's not easy, eh? I had a good month at the start of this month. I went pretty good, honestly. But I'm not sure if I qualified. I have so many streams of Next Island, but I don't know if I qualified, man. Even though like some of those streams had hundreds of views in them and stuff. Like not at one time, but I mean over the hours that went by.
Did you post on the webpage?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Have you gotten any piece of armor, or has any developer contacted you?
I mean, I don't think so. Could have a look, I guess. Where would they contact me?
I don't know, maybe on the forums, or maybe coming to the stream?
Yeah, all I got was this person who sent me that I had a crafted item of them. Yeah, I don't know what'll happen. I've had Socrates, you know, the dude who runs the thread, right?
Yeah.
He actually jumped into my stream about, I don't know, 2 weeks ago or something, maybe 3 weeks ago, and gifted my channel 10 subs. That was really nice. Yeah, so I'm not really like complained, but not really worried. But I would like to know like what I like lacked in, like what I failed to do, because apparently this month you get 2 pieces, and I was like, wow, if I miss out on this month, I'd be kicking myself, you know.
Well, ask him.
I did send him a message.
Yeah.
I can't add him in game though. It's so sad how I can't add him as a player. Like I saw him, like I was flying around with him, and I was like, tried to add him, but he's not allowed to do it. Like, rip.
Isn't he a dev?
Yeah, of course, yeah, he's a dev. But I could see
Yeah.
him in game. He's had an avatar and everything. Obviously, he can't shoot or anything, but
I've seen him at the sweat circle before.
true. Yeah. But yeah, it'd be nice to talk to him again. You guys had so much to say about Next Island. It's good. I actually ended up coming here to Next Island before I knew about the Ascension armor. I was already sold on Next Island like a long time ago before I even heard about the Ascension armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to go to Cyrene. That's where I like to go. But I went there because I wanted to get the heart, which is the replacement for the Vivo.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a long quest chain, and yeah, it worked out pretty good. I ended up really liking the planet.
Siren's got some good ones like that. It's weird because it goes back to like March, but I have to go up. Yeah, this is like the most recent.
I know it's odd how the forum is listed in it.
Yeah, like down the bottom is the most recent. Let's see if my link still works. It does, still works. It's got a. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see why I wouldn't qualify. Like, I easily had the hours, and I gave like extra room. Like, I had 30.5 hours, right? You only need 25 with 10 viewers in each of those hours, right? So I gave more hours because a lot of the time when I'd start the stream, like the first hour sort of just doesn't, like, you don't get the 10 viewers straight away in the first hour. And so, I always just added like an extra 5 hours in there just so that once the stream did get kicking though, I would have like, 10 viewers. I did one stream for 12 hours. It was a bit wild. I think that was the first day I went over here. Yeah, I'm hoping I get accepted, man. It's 2 pieces. I think that gets the set bonus going straight away. Most people sell the pieces. I don't want to sell it. I want to keep it.
Yeah, I would use it.
Yeah, it's a noble thing when you do it like that. A lot of people just want to get the money, and that's fair enough too. Because I mean, Goxel, like 100 US for him. That's like, it's a week's worth of money. That's a week's worth of wages. It's crazy. Like, he would work for literally a whole week full time, minimum wage for that. It's crazy.
Yeah, a lot of countries their economy is different than ours.
Yep. But, for Goxel, it would almost be like if he did it and he say if he worked it out on like a 6-month to 6-month basis, right? Because it takes time for the money to be withdrawn and sold. But if he sold, say, a set at a time, I globaled another 100.
Oh, congrats.
Sweet, thanks. And another heap of adrenal oil. But, for Goxel, like if I told him if he did say 7 pieces straight up, like a whole set, And he got onto this rhythm where he could do the 7 pieces, and then say after 7 months or 6 months, however long it took, he then sells them all. He could withdraw, go straight back, repeat the process, and then by about the end of the year, he would have, you know, he could vacation for like 2 months of his year. That's big, you know, that's big. Well, not vacation, but you know, he could relax for 2 months of the year that way, you know?
Yeah.
It would be great for him. He did try streaming for a bit. It got real tough though, because he started working on the app. He needs funding for his app. I'm gonna try and help him with it, but it's kind of hard. Even just to get $100 to him is kind of difficult. I told him if he can find a way for me to get the money to him, then I can help, but I don't know
Yeah, you
how
could
to.
probably set up like a GoFund or something.
Yeah, true.
Or even if you did
Cause
like a
he,
Patreon page or something.
yeah, cause he needs it in lira, in
Those,
his currency.
yeah, those are all internationals, so you can do it. GoFund would be the best way to do it. That way he has a specific goal that he wants to make, and then, you know, he can meet the goal, and then he can close it down.
Yeah,
Invest
but
the money into the
he would
program.
he would need an investor like me though, someone who's not really like too fussed about how the end product is gonna be. Like I am,
Right.
I do want him to actually like get his, because he's working with his cousin. His cousin works all the time, needs to for a living. So if he's gonna get his cousin to work on his app, it can't just be in spare time, because there is no spare time. So he needs to buy the time. Unfortunately, hard life for Doxel. But you know, I will do that, and then you know the stuff he's got already. His cousin worked on it for $5 USD. And I was like, dude, for $5, I mean, you really did get what you wanted. You know what I mean? Like he did his best, and I feel so bad because it's like hard for him to convince people that it's going to be a good idea. It is a good idea. I mean, it has to get taken off the ground. Like whatever I put into making it, I have to put in almost triple to advertise it. Like in game and on the stream and on the YouTube, everywhere would need to be like, you know, all resources used for it, right?
Yeah.
I don't even know how, but I was thinking I'd try and figure out like a Facebook ad as well. You know what I mean? I mean it's rough, but you can do a lot with $10 on Facebook. I'm not gonna lie, you really can. Like I had dude, I had this page where it was just supposed to be about like a beauty page, like not beauty like selling products, but I mean like an aesthetic page, right? And it was all about like trippy weed stuff, right? I still have it to this day. I spent $5 on ads, and literally overnight it had like 4,000 followers or some stupid shit like that. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, and all it was just a bunch of pictures that I made that were just trippy as, and people liked it. But you know what? In the morning, I was getting hit up like, oh, do you sell weed? Do you sell weed, man? Do you sell weed? And I was like, you know, that's kind of insane. Like, all I did was just target like my area, and that was it. And my area is kind of hippie. Like, have you heard of Byron Bay?
I have actually, yes.
Yeah, a lot of famous people live there. Like Chris Hemsworth has a house there. Fucking everyone tries to get a house there. You know, crazy fucking rich, insane celebrities get houses there. Anyways, you can literally go find a celebrity out there. Like it's like Hollywood, but Australia, sort of, you know. But
Yep.
yeah. Anyways, like, what was I saying? I can't believe I blanked like that. What was my point?
I don't know if there was one.
There
Just
was.
rambling.
No, there was. I was building up to something, or maybe I was elaborating on something. I can't believe I just blanked. That's been like once in like, I swear, years. I just globaled again.
Nice.
These things are going a bit crazy, huh?
Yeah, they're paying good for you. That's awesome.
Yeah, kind of insane, eh? But the app, that's right. I had to get it to people. Facebook ads, there we go. So yeah, So yeah, all I did was like $5 of Facebook ads in my area, and it was the right demographic, like 15 to 30 people who smoke weed, right? And yeah, you know, got hit up so much. I swear some of them were like cops, and I was like, I'm not gonna message anyone. Like, I had friends that were like begging me to use the platform. They were begging me to get, because people would just put their numbers there. And I'm like, why would you do that? You guys are so insane. Like, literally, I have hundreds of messages of people trying to get weed, basically. It's insane. And like, it's illegal over here. I can't fucking go sell it. They're crazy. All it was supposed to be is like, hey, look at these cool pictures. You know what I mean? Like, it was literally gonna be that. And I did have like some stupid ambition, but it was mainly an experiment. Like, it was, if the experiment just miraculously worked, which it did, then I was gonna see if I could like sell some like fucking basic t-shirts and shit, and start up like a basic t-shirt printing sort of business in the area. Because I could easily take a bus. I could easily take a bus out to bar and just sit up there and just live stream, and people would be like, oh yeah. And you know what the funny thing is they'd come up to me and they'd be like, you got the weed, you got the stuff. And I'd be like, yeah bro, here's the t-shirt, it's $30. You know what I mean? They'd buy the t-shirt, open it up later, I'm like, where's the weed? And I'm like, there was no weed, you fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Like, because I mean, it was so stupid how they went about it, but it was like a pretty out there title, I must say. But you know, that just goes to show how hectic Facebook ads will go. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of people who play this game are like, they're in the Facebook era. You know what I mean? They're not the Instagram era, really. Goxel's era is Instagram, but he's also Facebook. I mean, Goxel's one of the people that transferred. I don't really, I don't like Instagram as much. I don't even really like Facebook. I kind of hate it. Like, I try and stay away from it as much as I can. Like, it's pretty bad. I only do it to like keep up with friends. But you know, those sort of social medias or websites are pretty good for, you know, just a simple, just throwing it out there. The only thing I need to know is the age, which it would be 25 to, I don't know, 60 even. There's, you know, people in their 50s play this game for sure, man. And probably just target mainly America, you know. A lot of Americans that play it. But I could do a global tag, but I mean, it's kind of fucked up that way. And the whole idea would just be to tag like Entropia to it. And even though it's so far out of the space, like it's not like even close to like, you know what I mean? It could still get clicks on the App Store for him. And that's his biggest problem. His biggest problem isn't making the app. It's actually, how am I going to get it in front of people's faces and get people on there? Because if there's not like, say, 500 people on there at all times, then the app loses value pretty quickly. Like, there's not much there, you know. It's more like just a pretty database, you know what I mean? Yeah. He's got a good idea. I mean, it's one of those things where it brings value in a way that people can utilize their time better. Like, time is money, you know. But yeah, it's not going to be an easy thing for him, but I sort of put my hand up. Like, I don't care if it really flies good or not, honestly. I want him to try his best at it, and like, if it stands, then so be it, you know. If it gets published, then just let it sit there for him. Like, dude deserves some kind of passive income, no matter how hard it is for him to do it, you know. But yeah. I hope if it does go good though, this is the thing, if it does go good, it'll go great. That's the best thing about it, is that the chances are it won't go good. Chances are it won't, unless we do really well advertising and get like a few hundred people on in a couple of days. If we get a few hundred people on in a couple of days, I honestly think it could turn into thousands and multiple of thousands pretty quickly, like within like a week. But you know, getting to that point will be pretty tough. Like, it'd be pretty hard, not gonna lie. I'd want to have people on the stream get it. I would want to do a YouTube video same day. It'd be a full-on stocked out day. Like, it'd be a full day of just pushing it, and like on advertisements on like all around Entropia So like I would do like a deposit and go and get as many Entropia ads as I could, you know what I mean?
Yep.
I might even like plan to give fucking MindArc a call and see if they just chuck it on like their fucking client. They do for a lot of other things, you know? Like you can find
I
out
think
Twitch
that's a
from
paid
their client.
advertisement.
That's the best advertisement you can get, really. You know, that's people can find our stream from the client, you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can just click the Twitch link there and then boom, it opens up everyone's stream. It's
Yeah, because
crazy.
it opens up the category of Entropia, yeah.
Yep. And I'll tell you how many people are streaming at the time too. It's all a thing. You know, if they did do that, then I'm pretty confident that it would work. But you know, I got a plan without that in mind, obviously. So they're probably just gonna say no. We don't want that. I'd probably have to hit them with like some sort of a deal with Goxel, like, oh, you know, you can make certain amount off the revenue or some stupid thing, and maybe then Goxel will say yes or no to it. But I don't know what I'd have to do, honestly. And if they just say no, I just don't care. I'll probably have to just work a little bit harder, you know. How are those balls going, man? Have you gotten any other pieces of armor or
Just
the
one
plates?
plate this morning,
Really?
and they're sucking me dry.
True. You
You know,
can
the
do
loot
it.
nanny and all that shows that I'm positive, but I'm not.
How do you know?
Because I was buying 100 pet ammo, and now I can't even buy 100 pet ammo.
But don't you have like all markup or something? What's going on?
No, I'm just TTing it.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains a lot.
I'm
Probably
gonna
keep
have to
some of
break
it though,
out
right?
the. I'm gonna have to break out a melee weapon and just to get some money back.
This is the weirdest song I've ever had.
You have bed music going, or is it just me that you're listening to?
No, what do you mean by bed music? I've got this app that I bought as an extension to Twitch.
Oh, okay.
It's like $3 a month. Very reasonable.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like just comes up with a bunch of genres really. It's nothing great
Yeah.
really. There's a few good genres, but honestly most of it is not that amazing, I'm not gonna lie. I almost like some of the categories I heard first, I was like, yeah, I'm unsubbing like right now. But then I actually stuck around and heard some of the other ones. And I'm in one of the better categories, I must say. I'd say about 80% of the music is decent. I always chuck up a 80s synthwave non-copyright mix from YouTube. That one's like really good.
Okay.
I have like
Yeah.
it's really nice. Like it actually just sounds great. And it's a vibe, you know, while you're playing. Time will sort of just flow
Yeah.
by.
Gamecaster has a built-in stream music portion which links up to your Spotify, and then it pulls the royalty-free stuff down. So it, you know, the stuff that it plays is it's not going to compromise anything.
Really? So he can just play off Spotify basically.
Yep, that's what it's doing right now. It's built in, and so my bed music that you hear is royalty-free from Spotify, which is
So you
kind of
can
cool.
so you can just wait, so does that mean you can just pull up any random artist? Is that what you're saying?
I imagine I probably could.
Seriously, you could just start playing Kendrick Lamar right now.
I don't know, maybe. I haven't tried to change it. I let it pick the, you know, royalty-free stuff and let it play.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, probably won't play Kendrick Lamar then. He definitely gets royalties. But I mean, I saw someone. I only asked because I saw someone who was debug. He's one of the mods in my chat, right? He's normally
Yeah.
always here. He's probably working at the moment, but yeah, he has this extension where he just credits the guy. He just credits the person he's gonna put on, but he can put on any song he wants. Or at least it appeared so. Like he played a really iconic like rock and roll song, and I'm like, how the fuck did you get that on your stream? Like if I could put that on my stream, the stream would turn into like a banger 24/7. You know what I mean? It's like, and he gets really good views, man. I'm not gonna lie. But like when he did it, I saw in his chat that like the credit would come up, like it would like give credit to him or something. I don't know if he paid a royalty for it or what even happened, but anyways, you know, it happened. I saw it. He played this really iconic, I forget the song, really iconic rock and roll song. Everyone's heard it before type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, well, if that's the case, then I mean, what's off the table, you know? Like, if that thing's fucking on here, it's like as iconic as like Happy Birthday, basically. Everyone fucking knew it. It was some like really, like, I forget.
He's playing music all the time. I was watching him last night. He was playing music.
I just globed again, another 104.
Congratulations, man.
Come over here, bro. You should probably get over it.
You're doing really good.
Yeah, I actually like can't even lose money even if I tried right now. I'm like so ahead right now. It's insane. Like I actually did have a couple rough weeks there, but it's really pulled back, eh? Like even just the other day, like with the long tooths and stuff.
That's good.
Yeah, I have the same ammo that I started with when I like an hour and 45 ago. I have that ammo right now, and I have another. There's one. Well, that's 300. Then I got another 50, so like 300, like 80-ish, just like extra. I don't even really need it, if I'm honest. I mean, what goes around comes around, I guess, but. I don't know what I did to deserve this luck.
Just a good day. You know, I wouldn't knock it. I would just take it and be happy.
Oh, for sure. We take these. I'll be happy. I don't have to deposit one day sooner, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
It's been weird like that though. Like I haven't dropped below 500 ped of ammo. Like I started off the week, like my last deposit was a bunch of boxes. And the thing with the long tooth happened, and then now this is happening. And so every time I went down, I just shot straight back up. Super lucky. Do you open boxes at all?
Sometimes, if I have to deposit, I'm getting to the point where I'm probably gonna have to deposit because I'm running out of ammo.
True. Oh, well, I always think boxes are great. They're not like other games, you know. People always like to say that the game's a casino. Like, I mean, if it's a casino, then like literally every other game is like 10 times worse, because even our boxes give you pretty much the exact value of what you, like, you know, spending. Like if you deposit 100 USD, you get like 980 ped or something, right? 970 ped, because there's like an auction, I mean like a transfer tax.
Thanks for
something.
the follow. It scared the shit out of me when that sound come across.
It was really loud, was it?
Yeah. It was really loud. It startled me and I flipped my screen up and everything.
Yeah.
Like, wow. That's the first follow I've gotten that since I have gotten the new software and gotten everything to work right.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Glad.
Well, I've gone through, 4 different softwares of streaming software trying to get the one that would work for me. and this one seems to do it.
Yeah, I think he settled on a good one. Has like a good aesthetic too. That's one thing I liked about Streamlabs is that it had a good aesthetic too, but it is really complicated. It goes pretty much above and beyond in ways that like I don't need.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for instance, like certain things can be good with it, but I'd kind of just want like someone who's really good at streaming to like set it all up for me. Because you can get it to be automatic. It's just whether you can set it up. But
Right.
yeah,
It'll do a lot of stuff for you. Yeah.
yeah, like I can press a key. If I press a certain button, then it'll bring up like a backdrop so that you can't see what's going on my screen. So say if I wanted to like deposit or just enter in my password, right? And this is all that people would see. Then I can just press it again and it will come back. So that's something that like I liked about Streamlabs. Another thing
Well,
is
can't
like
you do that already with changing your scene?
that's it. That's what it is. I set a keybind for it to change the scene.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But you know, it works very seamlessly. But I guess that's a thing with a lot of others. The other thing I have is a I forget what it's called. It's like this animation effect on your screen, so it can like switch you from seamlessly from one to another. I don't know. It's a stupid thing, but I bought it because I wanted a pack of these things. I've still got to set it up. I've been sitting there. It's been sitting there, but it's basically just something I bought for like $2. Just sits there.
Yeah,
Like
it's
it's like a
built into
couple of
this one too.
icons.
The scene changing, well, you can pick all sorts of different ways to do it.
Yeah, yeah, that's what you want. Yeah, with mine, I bought a little animation for it so it could look really aesthetically how I wanted. I don't know how to edit my panels though. Like, you know how underneath on some people's streams it'll say, oh, you know, this is my build for my PC, or this is my character, or this is,
Yep.
you know, yeah. So I've got things like that where it has like the title, like the, you know, the label, I guess, for whatever it is that's written underneath. I've got those
Okay,
things,
yeah.
so like my socials or whatever else I want to add in there basically, but I don't know how to add it in there. So, and it's something to do with
It's
stream.
real easy
It's
on this one. It's got the pre-made widgets for all that on this one to do exactly that.
What do you mean? Like I didn't know it was a widget. I thought it was just maybe it is.
No, on this software, you know,
Yeah.
every piece that you put in is modular, and it has a widget, so you can drop in another text box with, you know, and then you can make it transparent, you know, with the background, and so then all you see is the text, and you can just put in
You're
exactly
talking
what
about
you're talking about.
like underneath the stream, right? Like not on the
Yeah.
actual stream. I mean like under the follow button, under all that, right?
No, you would put it into your streaming window so
Right.
that when it broadcasts, it would be, you know, like you know how you do layers and you put different stuff in there. So
Yeah.
you would just add another text box with, you know, like your system. You would manually type in what your system is if that's what you wanted to show.
Yeah. I mean, I should get around to do that so that it adds with my cover. So like I've got that Galaxy thing. I should probably add like my socials on that. But I meant like underneath your whole stream, like underneath what is being live fed to everyone. If they scroll down on their page, then they can like get out of full screen and scroll down, right? Then they can see your socials. I don't know how to add that there.
Oh,
Like
okay.
for me, all it shows is like a description of what I'm streaming or whatever, or like what I am or whatever. So yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
how
and
to add
when
that.
you go to Twitch, there's a spot to add all that stuff, so it'll make the links and everything for you.
Yeah,
It's under your profile on Twitch.
yeah, okay. I'll have a quick look see. So do I go to my
Yeah.
channel or do I go to account
Yeah,
settings?
I think it was under the channel thing, yeah. I have mine blank because I don't have any social media or anything, so.
So I've got like edit panels here. I click that, but I don't know. Oh, look at that.
No, I don't.
I can just add an image there. Let me see here.
We're not talking about the same thing.
Maybe not. I think I'm trying to find something a little bit different.
I mean, if you're talking about actually someone when they're browsing from Twitch.tv, that's going to be edited in a different place, not in your software. That's edited on the Twitch page itself. The
Yeah.
Twitch console or whatever it's called, commander, whatever.
I've actually figured out what I need to do. I didn't know it was that easy. Yeah, so now I just need a Discord link for this one, and then I can test it, see if it looks alright. So if I go invite, I go edit link, so there's no expiry.
Welcome to all the viewers. Or lurkers, or whatever we got. Just been hunting these pigs today, trying to get the incisor plates dropped. I got one of them already today, so I'm pretty happy about that. But I am not doing so good on ammo.
Right, so can you check? Could you check something for me when you're ready?
Sure. What?
You just need to go onto to my stream and just see down below if there is what I was talking about. It's like a panel that's underneath the about. Do you need my link?
No, I got it.
Sweet. So it should be like Discord.
Yeah.
It's there?
Discord channel basically has everything.
Oh. No, I meant it's like this.
Yeah, there's a link there if you get to your Discord.
I meant below it. I meant not next to about, but I mean underneath it maybe. Maybe it needed a title. I'm gonna see. I don't know. I don't think it needed a title actually, but do I need to activate it? I don't even know. Try and like. Yeah, it has there. So it says my Discord. You can click this like image I have, and then it'll say the Discord. This is the Discord. Everyone is welcome to come and chat. And you click it.
Yeah, and your YouTube channel as well.
No, yeah, my YouTube is in the about area, but my Discord is in the underneath. Is that not right?
No, I see. Well, yeah, it's both. There's also Discord in the
yeah, I've
about
got
as well.
Yeah. I had that before because I had to make it somewhat like there at least. But I mean, if you see in I think it's general, I sent the image of what I'm talking about. Make sense? I'm sorry that I'm borrowing so much of your time. I was just wondering if it actually is going through because I can't see from a viewer perspective. So like in general, I sent the image. If you click that underneath my stream, it should take you to my Discord. Do you see that at all? Like I know I have the Discord has everything.
Yeah, I see the Discord, the button, yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, man. It's good, man. That's what I'm talking about. I bought a bunch of those images, and there was like something else that works with the stream, so that I could have all that stuff. Well, I'm glad I found out. I don't know why, but you like motivated me enough to like fucking figure it out. I was so lazy with it. Like for a while, I was just like not thinking about it. Not really lazy. I just didn't really think about it.
Yeah, well, good. I'm glad. Sometimes that's all you need is someone just a little bit, to spark you. That way you can get back to what you had planned on doing. You get sidetracked and then it's not a high priority and then you forget about it. And,
yeah, exactly. Now I'm gonna add like a bunch of these now, I think. Probably go like YouTube now.
If you don't mind, I'll put a link in my Twitch to your Discord as well if you want.
Yeah, sure thing, man. Yeah,
I don't mind
everyone's
if people
welcome.
come in here and chat while I'm streaming.
Yeah, me either. I like it. It's a bit more engaging.
I did stream the other day. I got a mentor, a disciple on Cali, and I was teaching her about armor.
Yeah, yeah.
I did stream that one.
Nice.
That was pretty good.
She came into the Discord, did she?
No, she did not come into Discord, but
Oh. Well, feel free to invite people, man. It's all good. If it's ever convenient, then just do it. You know.
okay.
No worries. Yeah.
Appreciate
no
that.
worries. If you need, I can give you like privileges to like add, like, I don't know if you know anything about how to like edit Discord, but you can chuck in your own sort of voice chat in there if you want, and you could invite whoever comes in to go in there, and they can't be like, you know, disturbed. So like, I mean, it's mainly there so that, like, say in future we're not like bombarded by a bunch of spammers or trolls or something. I mean, it's never gonna happen
Right.
with this game, but you know, it's just there for that. You know, just like a buffer. But yeah,
Hey, there's my global finally.
nice. You got it on 26 on a Guardian too. It's the best one to do it.
No plate though, damn it.
Ah, shit, eh? Did you get Did you get some good markup with it, or?
No, I'm not doing markup. I'm just TT and everything.
Fair.
And some of this stuff probably does have a good markup. No, nothing there.
Well, some of it does, yeah. I thought it did. Anyways,
No.
maybe not.
Boris head hadn't sold in a month. You know, leather extractors sold, but you know, there's such a small quantity, you know.
Yeah.
Four tails. Nope. Yeah, I just TT. I mean, the animal hide might be good. The animal hide is good. But you gotta have such large quantities, you know?
Yeah. I eventually want to get to a point where I'm sort of just bulking everything up, sort of, you know what I mean? So that I'm not
You
really
know,
like
I tried
worried.
that as well on Cali. What I did is I would deposit and buy the boxes for ammo, and then the materials I would save up until I had enough to be able to auction house, and I
Yeah.
wanted to try to sustain myself that way. But since I moved to NI, it's hard because all my stuff is back on Cali, and you can't bring that out here without a safe warp.
You're right.
So,
So
so I just
right, dude.
left the stuff there. You know, put what I could in the auction house and moved out here. So, but that's a great way to do it is to just build up your reserves, you know? I mean, if you can deposit $15, $20 a month to keep yourself in ammo or, I mean, that's how much you would pay for a service to WoW or one of these other
Exactly.
games, you know?
Yeah. And if you bulk, then I mean you are at a very good advantage, you know? You can sell on the auction
Yeah.
house. I mean, no one wants the stupid 100 ped 101%, you know what I mean? Like, it's always such
Yep.
a kick in the balls. I still do it. I don't give a fuck. Even though it's 101 ped and it kind of feels petty in the end, it's still worth it every time. Those things you generally do want to save up to like 1,000 or more, but yeah, certain things. Let's see here. I think it was no, not thyroid oil. I think it's soft hide. No, not soft hide. Oh, fuck. focus lenses, those things are good, man. Definitely bulk those up. You know what I mean? Do you-
Yep.
yeah, those ones are so good. The socket threes and everything, I think if you can bulk them up as much as you can, they're worth it. Fine wool and thin wool, like all the wools are really good to bulk up, even if it is just fine wool. But yeah, muscle oil
Oh
isn't a
yeah, that
big deal.
sells.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it sells, man. There's always a use for it. Muscle oil, generally the oils do sell. I just always find it easier just to go to a trader though, because they're the only ones that really do get the value out of it. And
Yeah.
it's so hard
Well,
for
you
us
can
to get
also
there.
craft it too. You know, you can turn it into simple conductors and such.
Yeah, sure can.
And then simple conductors sell easily on the auction house.
Yep. Not wrong with that, man.
One thing I don't know how to do with this software is like how to do a raid.
A raid? That's just
Yeah.
done through the Twitch chat, man.
Oh, it's not done through the streaming software?
No, so go to your channel real quick. You don't have to do it, but obviously don't do it. But just go to your chat and then you go /raid. Don't press anything yet, but have you got it up just for like reference sake?
I'm going to it.
No worries. Tell me when you've typed /raid.
Oh, you type /raid in your chat channel?
Yeah, and then it'll come up with a thing like channel management, and you click the channel, and then once it's highlighted over like those brackets with channel in it, then you just type the person. Yeah. So, you know, I don't know if it's really like a strict, so you could just go raid, then space, and then go for it. I always just make sure I click, and then I click where it says /raid. Yeah, I'll
Oh,
bring up the
okay.
box. Yeah, about a dad
Well,
got it right.
in the Twitch software, the Twitch Studio, it actually has in the software itself has icons you can click on to just drop it right on someone.
Yeah, you can also set it up in your settings so that when you turn off your stream, it'll automatically raid someone.
Oh, okay.
I believe so. At least that's how I last read it. I last read it to be like that. And it was pretty useful. I just had it like defaulting to a bunch of people. Also, if there's no one on, say if you're the only one and there's no one else to raid, go and raid someone super popular like Shroud. Because chances are people will just click on your thing and follow you. Makes sense? Like when you're reaching out to like 50,000 people, you know what I mean? Like what are the chances, you know, 5 followers in that moment? That's great, you know? It's only 1 in 1,000 people that do it, but that's great, you know? So yeah, that's one tip that I got from one of the streamers here. He has like hundreds of followers just from that fucking one thing. And you'd be thinking, oh, how the hell did you get so many followers? Because I mean, I've been at it for a month and I've got like just over 250 or something, right? I'm at the peak. I feel like I can't get any more. I feel like I've met everyone that will follow or even has like an account, you know? And even though there'll be more in the future, for sure. Like people would generally get up to like 400 or 500 if they've been around for a long time. That's because people come and go from the game, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, naturally. But you know, this guy, he's been just when he was on his own, he would just raid people that are like, you know, super out there, or it's. He even said, you know, people who play MMORPGs, go and raid them. Like say the top streamer on WoW or the top streamer for some game, right? People that are like likely to check you out and see what's going on with the game you're playing. Yeah, cool stuff. It's a good function. The raid thing is a good function because it's free advertisement. Just great. Our community is
So
the
you
best
would
though, I'm
type
not gonna lie.
/raid, and like if I, for example, I was gonna send them to your channel, I would type /raid and then your channel name.
Yeah, so when you type
Does it have to be in
/raid,
brackets or?
no, when you type /raid, it'll come up with the brackets and channel thing, right? You see that where it says
Yeah.
brackets and then it has channel? Just click it. You can click it. It highlights, and then you just type Grandpa Funk. No brackets needed. It'll just be highlighted as if you're gonna replace the writing, and then yeah, you just type in my name. That's how I rated you last time. It works every time.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad to be your little Twitch mentor. It's actually kind of fun because I was like, man, there's no way I'm worth mentoring, but here it is. Hey, glad I can help with the little things. It's always good. You know, Goxel knows even more. Goxel's like hardcore basically. He was streaming for ages at one point. He streams WoW. When I met him, he was streaming a lot of WoW. He streamed a bit of Entropia. He had to make. He has his account. His main account is in Turkish, and he started a whole new account to like stream Entropia. There's not many people in Turkey play Entropia. And so,
yeah, he was trying to help me set up the software as well, and it just wasn't working the way I wanted it to.
True. Yeah. I mean, he is one of those that have like a bit more refined taste, so he knows what he needs to do in like a complicated software.